everybody in the meeting.
That's correct. Especially, they stole several ounces of gold from me.
That's right. Oh, that was you. I was thinking that was John. That was you. Okay.
Oh, that was me.
Several ounces gold and silver, right?
That's correct. Plus,
wow.
Plus $400 cash.
And the receipts that we were given were pretty sloppy. My receipt just said one phone. They could try to hand me back a $50 flip phone in exchange for my $700 Note 4. How well detailed was your attaché?
It just says pieces of gold. It does not say how many. It does not say how many pieces of silver.
Oh, my word.
It did say what the cash was.
Yeah.
But, by the way, I didn't tell you, I had your General Land Office seal in my briefcase that they took.
I heard that. I read it in one of the emails that were going back and forth. I didn't even get to hold it before we lost it.
That's right.
And that we may have to remake. I kind of got a feeling that may not ever make it back to us. That's insane.
They will probably keep that for a souvenir.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
But not only did I have the Griffin seal, the metal one, but I had a pretty good size General Land Office stamp also.
Wow.
Both of them together cost me about $90
a
year ago.
Now, most of us were fingerprinted, frisked. Actually, did you get frisked?
I did not. They did not touch me.
This was the most surreal part of the whole thing. Now, I was offended for them making me be photographed and fingerprinted. When they walked around the table with video cameras, taking our pictures and videos, I had my cowboy hat on. I leaned my head forward. They didn't get my face.
Right.
When I went out in the hallway and it was one-on-one, I had to look them in the camera and get the picture taken. I had to do the fingerprinting. The surreal part of it was, as I was carrying, I had a .45 on my hip. I had 2 extra magazines with 13 rounds each. I have a 10-inch knife that I carry horizontally on my belt in front of me.
Uh-huh.
This whole time. And when I left the meeting room and walked across the big auditorium-type room to the restrooms, I told the chief investigator that was standing in the doorway, I says, look, I need to walk through all these officers. I'm carrying. I've got a permit. I don't want to have anybody see a print and panic and start drawing weapons. He says, no problem. I'll let him know. There was never an issue. I talked to 3 or 4 separate officials from different agencies, and not one of them asked to see my weapon, to see if it was loaded, to see if it was stolen, see if I had a permit. Nothing. All they wanted was my fingerprints, my photograph, and my cell phone. They were not afraid of what we had or what we might do. They were on a fishing expedition. They wanted our data.
Yeah.
They wanted the membership list.
Yeah. We had another fellow there that he had his pistol in the briefcase.
Uh-huh.
And they took it, but he had some papers in the bag that he carried his gun in.
Yeah.
Well, they got through with him and they gave him back the gun, and then they gave him his bullets, but they kept the dang bag with the paperwork in it.
Yeah. Now, I saw an email from, it was emailed to me, but it was a decision by a judge stating, and this goes back to, I believe, 95, somebody was trying to get a membership list. They locked one of the members of the Republic up because she refused to give up that list. She got in front of a judge, which turned down the demand for the list.
Yeah, that was Carolyn Carney. She was the first secretary for the Republic elected back in 95.
Well, God bless her for going to jail for principles.
Well,
and that's what they were looking. That's one of the things they were looking for this time. They wanted to know who the members were.
They didn't get her. They didn't send her to jail for that. They got her on IRS.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now that they have our phones, now that they have all of our fingerprints and our addresses, because they took pictures of all of our ID, do we expect search warrants on our homes?
I don't. Not at this time. This already happened to me in my home on the year 2003. On Halloween morning, about 8 o'clock, I heard my wife holler at me, and I went to the back door, and there's 15 FBI people in the front yard, all carrying AK-47, AR-15s.
Wow.
And they had a search warrant, and what they wanted, me and 5 other fellows from Dallas, we were fixing to go to Houston that weekend, and we were going to teach a seminar on restitution. And we had been advertising it for a couple of weeks. So they came in and they ransacked all my whole house. They did everything. And all they took was my computers.
Wow.
And,
it's always the data. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Who have you been talking to? What are you up to?
They didn't touch anything else. Well, my wife thinks one of the women stole $100 out of her bedroom.
Oh, jeez.
That she had the bill money in. But anyway.
Unbelievable.
That was a federal case. And a judge in Tyler, I forget what kind of paperwork I sent him. We never did go over there. And I never heard from him again for about 6 months or 8. FBI guy called me, wants me to come get my computer.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, no, I'm not coming to get no computers, and don't send them here because I do not accept stolen equipment. He told me they were stolen. I said, yes, they are. I didn't sign nothing for you to take them out of here.
Yep.
And I guess he went and checked his paperwork. When they asked me to sign a piece of paper for what they were taking, I told him I wasn't contracting with him.
Yeah.
And
I reported my phone stolen. Reported it to the insurance company.
Yeah.
Same thing. It was taken from somebody. I don't know who they were because he didn't tell me who his name was, so it was just taken by a stranger.
Yeah. I don't know who they were.
Now,
so anybody can buy one of them uniforms, one of them badges, and so.
Yep. Now, tell me this. If you were to assign motives for this whole event, what percentage of it would you put on seeking information, and what percentage would you put on intimidation to try to make people afraid to be involved?
I'm not too sure that's what they were after this time. I believe they wanted to stop our court case. That common law court case we were supposed to have this coming Saturday.
Oh, okay.
See, we lost our place to have it. Plus, there's only one person I know of right now that has crawfished and backed away from us. So far, that's all I know.
Okay. Ed, I would love to have you back on. I'd love to have you back on. As I learn more about the organization, I have more questions. As they intimidate and photograph and push me, I get more determined to fight for the Republic. We're up against a hard break. I've got to go. I appreciate you. I appreciate the organization, and I definitely appreciate you coming on. Will you join me again another time?
Oh, sure. Sorry,
thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Sorry about not getting on to start with.
All right. We'll do better next time. Thanks a lot, Ed. Folks, that's it for tonight. Good night, America. God bless you and yours. This is Tom O'Halloran. I'm out.